proactive steps will be taken to ensure recovery. Moving on to other stories, a fire outbreak has ravaged multiple containers and wooden structures along the Agbogba stretch. Even though there were some challenges, the Ghana National Fire Service were able to bring the inferno under control. At least 12 structures serving as both residential and commercial purpose have been burnt. The firefighters, however, were able to salvage over 50 structures from burning. Speaking on the incidents, a member of the PR department of the Ghana National Fire Service, Alex Kinati, stated that the fire was intense due to the nature of the structures involved. Moving on to some political stories, Minister for Foreign Affairs, Honorable Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwa, has promised to introduce 24-hour passport services to improve efficiency and also reduce delay in passport processing. The minister emphasized the need for a more responsive and citizen-friendly passport system. Honorable Okudzeto acknowledged the stress many Ghanaians go through in obtaining passports and assured the public that urgent reforms would be implemented. So, in political stories, the NDC Greater Accra Regional Youth Organizer, Amos Blessing, has called on Ablekuma North constituency supporters to regard members of the NPP as political adversaries than friends. According to him, it is important for members of the NDC to be vigilant in protecting their votes during the parliamentary election, stating that any attempt to manipulate the result would not be accepted. His remarks were made in response to a one-week ultimatum issued by the Sawam Aduadri MP and the Minority Chief Whip, Honorable Frank Anodompre, who demanded that the Electoral Commission declare the parliamentary results for the constituency. An Accra Circuit Court has sentenced a painter to 3 years imprisonment in hard labor for stealing an MP laptop computer belonging to a graphic designer. Kelvin Boati was sentenced to 3 years imprisonment each on unlawful entry and stealing. Police Inspector Wisdom told the court, presided over by Ms. Christiana Khan, that the complainant was a graphic designer at La, a suburb of Accra, where the convict worked as a painter but lived at Agbogbuloshi. You're still live on Cstv News 24 on Cstv. More stories will come your way after the commercial break. Stay tuned. To you by Yab Decoration, Sarah's Dream Jewelries, and treats by Manuel. Let's do some business stories. The Energy Minister, John Abudulai Jinapo, had met the leadership of the Public Utilities Work Union as part of his stakeholder engagement in the energy sector. The minister stated that due to inefficiencies in the operations of the Electricity Company of Ghana, it was incumbent on the government to introduce the private sector into the system to ensure efficiency and save the power from collapsing. He also emphasized that the government has not taken any decision to sell in ECG. So in business news, Ghana was ranked 8th in Africa, rated best internet quality by the 2024 Surfshark Digital Quality of Life Index. A country's internet quality is determined by factors influencing speed, stability, and overall performance, shaping how efficiently individuals, businesses, and institutions connect online for communication, work, and entertainment. Despite advancements, the report stated that many Africans continue to face challenges such as low internet speeds, high data costs, and inconsistent network coverage, limiting access to vital digital services like online banking, e-commerce, and telemedicine. On the international front, Kosovo's ruling party is on track to come first in parliamentary elections, but it fell short of an outright majority needed to rule without coalition partners. The election results will be a drop from the more than 50% that Prime Minister party won in 2021, but it put him in position to lead the next government in a country whose politics are dominated by relationship with neighboring Serbia and Serbs within borders. Indonesia has launched an annual free health screening for $1,803.54 million initiative to prevent early death that the country's health ministry said was its biggest ever undertaking. All Indonesians will eventually be entitled to a free screening on their birthday, the ministry said. The screening, which is not mandatory, includes blood pressure, tests to determine the risk of heart problems, stroke, and eye tests. We're going for a break. We'll be right back. Stay tuned. Welcome back from the break. Now in entertainment story, reggae and dancehall artist Raskuku has revealed that he is looking forward to winning the Gospel Song of the Year award in this year's Telecel Ghana Music Awards. He stated that apart from the reggae dancehall and the male vocal categories, he is also interested in the gospel song slot. The Telecel Ghana Music Awards limit the gospel song categories to only gospel artists. Raskuku has gospel songs such as Mempaibo, GDA featuring MOG Music, and Tumi, which features Brother Sammy. Now, weather report is up next. Stay tuned. Welcome back. Now, weather report for the afternoon. The southern half will experience mostly sunny conditions this afternoon with occasional cloudiness. The southern half will experience mostly sunny conditions this afternoon with occasional cloudiness. However, thunderstorms with or without rain is expected over some few areas from late afternoon. For weather reports, the southern half will experience Mostly sunny conditions this afternoon with occasional cloudiness. However, thunderstorms with or without rain is expected over some few areas from late afternoon into the evening hours. Dry and hazy weather will persist over the northern sector throughout the forecast period. Visibility across the country will range between 4,000 meters to 9,000 meters. And this is where we end today's news bulletin on CSTV. But before we go, let's have a recap of the top stories. Ghana is taking steps to overcome economic challenges, says President John Dramani Mahama. Fire destroys wooden structures along Agbogba stretch. Indonesia launches $183 million free health screening to prevent early death. And this is where we draw our curtains for today's news bulletin on CSTV. You can follow us on all social media handles at CSTV GH for more news updates. We also stream live on our YouTube channel, CSTV GH. CSTV News was brought to you by Yab Decorations. You can locate them at Mataheko Catholic Roman School or call them on 0546 517 823. Also, Sarah's Dreams Jewelries can be located at Kaneshi Asafwache Street. You can also call them on 0200 798 226. Also, Treat Bar Manual can be located at Labadi Wireless New Road. My name is Dorcas Mensah. Good afternoon.